I'm excited to go back. Well, even though this is presented by So Rare today, we're going to go back to some of our Top Shot roots here. And you're going to know 2/3 of the trio here from when you were lining up in the queues, watching people pull LeBrons. We got Rukari and we got Eddie. How are we doing, boys?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. What's up, Mike? What's happening?
Dude, thanks for being here. Rukari, I think you might be muted.
Yeah, and Ricard's supposed to be the tech-savvy one.
Dude, yeah, I think that is an incredible flex to come in with that setup, with that lighting, with that mic, and then be like, you know what? Let's keep it on mute.
You know what? Hey, there's so many things I'm filming today that I've like been scared. Every little broadcast studio that I pop into, I'm like, we just gonna turn this off in case something goes wrong. Whatever.
Well, I appreciate you guys taking a little time, especially if you've been filming like crazy today to jump on and just shoot the shit for a little bit. I appreciate you guys being here.
Nah, this is fun. Come on, man. It's like a holiday for us, NBA fans. Like we get the first day of the season. Our hopes and dreams are still high before they're crushed by whatever happens with LeBron and the Lakers. That's me personally.
Yes.
So let's pray nothing bad happens. Come on, Russ. Come on, do something miraculous.
Oh yeah. I hope AD stay healthy.
Dude, man, it's down bad already where you're like, come on, Russ, just change everything about you.
Yeah, and it's not gonna happen.
Hey, all I need you to do is just do everything you normally do, but just different.
Just do the opposite of it all. And then let's pray that Indiana wants to trade like Miles Turner and whoever else. Like, I don't know. Fingers crossed, guys.
It's not gonna happen.
The Lakers situation is so tough, man. I'm a Celtics fan, so I'm not at the point where I feel bad, right? Like there's nothing. And also the Celtics were like, hey, Lakers, I know you guys are a dumpster fire, but let me introduce you to some other garbage. And they're like, that coach everybody liked? Yeah, he's not here anymore. We're not going to give you any details around it. We're just going to make everyone uncomfortable. So shout out Boston. But yeah, I'm not at the point where I feel bad, but it is. I feel like LeBron can't go out like this, though. Do you know what I mean? Like it'll be kind of sad if it's, even if you don't like LeBron, you still got to know he's like one of the best to ever do it. And if it just kind of goes out as, I don't know.
Is it like this though? What do you mean like this? Like
it's bad.
It's not like Kobe had a crazy playoff run from 11 to 16.
That's true. That is true. I don't know. I mean, I think like our last couple of years, we're just going to keep remembering him being like playing 40 games, doing some weird body language stuff with Russ. And then it's just like not in the playoffs. I mean, I guess it happens to everybody. And we just were spoiled by like Michael Jordan being like, I'm just going to win championships and then go home. But then he didn't. He came back too. So maybe we're just destined for this.
Yeah, everyone forgets.
Didn't play a lot of games. Oh, go ahead.
And everyone forgets Jordan kind of quit twice, guys. Like I love Jordan too. He tapped out twice. Like LeBron played 20 straight years. Sorry, Jordan fans. I love Jordan. I got hella Jordans. He quit twice.
No, it's that. And it's like, hey, to think that he was in the scoring title race, no matter what his games played were, like he's still individually, besides his defense, which is just ass-tastic now, he's still playing well enough to where I'm like, all right, he's hooping. Like he still might yam on somebody.
It's true. And he was like averaging close to 30 before he went down for those injuries. So it's not like he didn't have it in him anymore. It's more like LeBron's still going to be playing well. And I guess the Kobe I know some Kobe fans right now are about to like lose their mind. Like, don't you dare compare the two. But in the sense that like Kobe was still putting up numbers while his team sucked during that stretch.
Yeah.
And maybe that is what LeBron's destined to do for the next couple of years. Is there anybody outside of LA you're excited about right now?
Can I start, Rukari? Can I start?
Hey, knock it out. Do you think? Because I got nobody. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Okay, so there's a whole bunch of things I'm excited about. So first, Dame Lillard's back. Every time I get on one of these streams, I always praise Dame Lillard. I'm Dame Lillard high, second favorite player in the NBA. I'm also excited about what the young talent in the NBA is going to do. Like we already know what Luka Doncic is, but I'm super excited. Is Memphis for real? We're going to see what Ja Morant and those boys can do. And this could be the year of the ascension of Anthony Edwards. I'm super excited to see what Anthony Edwards and his dog can do. Follow his dog on Twitter. What's it like Anthony Edwards Jr. or something like that?
Yeah.
So that I'm excited about. And then also the Clippers. What's going on with the Clippers? Like we haven't seen Kawhi Leonard and Paul George play together in I don't know how long. Like the roster is a symbol where the Clippers could be legit championship contenders. No one in LA wants to see that, but it could happen. So there's all these storylines beyond the normal drama that's going on in NBA. It's like the young talent ascension, this new generation of NBA players, because our LeBrons, our Durants and stuff are getting older. And then you still have the drama stuff. You still have Brooklyn. What's going on with them? We talked about the Lakers. We talked about what's happening in Boston. Can New York not be a dumpster fire? And what's going to happen in Cleveland? I'm really excited to see what happens in Cleveland when you have those young stars and you mix Donovan Mitchell in it. The NBA is the best, bro.
Yeah, it really is. I'm when you talk about the Clippers too. Did you guys see the photo of Kawhi like this past? I think it was last week. A bunch of stuff came out, and he just looks just swole.
Oh, the
like
yoked one. Yeah, I seen the yoked one because everybody got a little, little energetic on social, and folks was calling it out. But hey, to have John Wall coming back too. Like when Eddie started going, I started thinking about it. I was like, damn, I do follow basketball, even though I thought I got nothing. Because it is seeing John Wall. I do want to see Ja Morant and what the Grizzlies can do. I want to see if the Warriors, especially with Draymond and what he had going on, continue that run of dominance, because they're ridiculously good and they're going to pay a stupid luxury tax considering they drafted 10 of their 12.
Yeah,
it's something egregious like that. So yeah, in that sense, I do want to do it. It's just, look, I'm not going to lie. I'll be the first person to tell you my basketball viewing outside of playoffs declined significantly after the Sonics left, because I just didn't have, it was always on TV. Like you always knew where to see it. It was on Fox Sports. It was always just there. And now I just don't pay attention.
Yeah. Then that was your go-to. The Sonics were your go-to.
Oh yeah. That was that. Born and raised Seattle boy. I had no choice.
So but now, I mean, it sounds like they're going to be back soon.
Man,
they've
been telling us that for so long.
I'm a Sonics guy too. Me and Rukari are both from Seattle. I don't live there anymore. I live in LA, but we'll believe it when we see it, guys. Because we've walked this walk so many different. Oh no, the Sacramento Kings are gonna move. Oh, Chris Hansen is gonna move it. We've heard it so many, and even a few months ago, when they did the preseason game, they're gonna announce it. We are broken. Like they have to.
Baby, I swear I'm gonna change. No, you're not.
Listen, we're gonna need Adam Silver to stand up on a podium and say, "Here's the dates. The Sonics coming back. Here, otherwise, we're not going for it."
I like that. That's a healthy way to approach this. Because you're right. You're just going to keep getting burned. And then when they do come back, you're not even going to enjoy it because you're like, no, you've hurt me too many times.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. You were talking about Dame too. I feel people forgot about Dame, because he missed so many games. And I think people they're just like, oh, the Blazers were bad, and that's why Dame was sitting. It was like, no, Dame was hurt. Dame was hurt. But before Dame was hurt, Dame was really good. And then he played in the Olympics and he got hurt. He didn't have any time off. I'm with you. I think Dame's going to have a wild year this year. If you told me he averaged 32, 33, I'd believe it. Because I do. I think he's angry too. And he I was saying this about Ja. Ja's like a playfully spiteful player where he's like, oh, you don't think I'm going to throw this down right now? Let me throw this down. Dame, however, has spite in his heart, and I love that. I love that he's like, I'm going to do this because you're forgetting about Portland. You're forgetting about Dame.
Look, man, all our memories are so short. So when Steph Curry was hurt, I remember the narrative of look, Dame Lillard's better than Steph Curry. Look at Steph Curry. Steph Curry's not in the playoffs. Dame Lillard's better. Then all of a sudden Dame Lillard gets hurt, and it's there's not even commentary about Dame Lillard. Everyone forgot about Dame Lillard, and the boy is a dog. Now, his team's probably going to stink. I don't foresee them being pretty good. But the reality is, hey man, put them stats up, bro.
Yeah,
they extended them. Go do something. I love Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard Hive always.
I'm with you. Rukari, is there anybody you were mentioning John Wall too, getting him back? Did you guys see? There was a clip that came out where it was one of the younger guys on the Clippers made him do the John Wall, made him come out and do it. Dougie. And that I felt so old. I felt so old.
Hey, we are old. And that's not a bad thing, though. But when you start to realize that LeBron's been doing this for 20, I had the realization the other day that I've been out of high school as many years as the age I was when I graduated.
Oh, that
right. I hit that 36, that half and half. And I started thinking about the LeBron comparison. I was like, he's been in the league 20 years, longer than he was, alive before he was drafted. And so to Eddie's point, you start paying attention to all these younger generation cats, and what usually throws me off is when I hear of somebody that I think of as super young, and I'm trying to think of an example and they're all escaping me, but you'll hear they've been in the league for 7-8 years, and you're like, damn, already? They're seasoned. Or the NBA will do a tweet that says
something.
Wiggins
is a vet. You know what I'm saying?
And Wiggins is 20, 28?
Like Andrew Wiggins, like got drafted to the Cavs and was supposed to play with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to think about.
Andrew Wiggins is 27,
and he's been in the league. It feels like for hella.
Yeah, that's nuts. That is, God.
Then the NBA tweets it out and makes us feel older. They're like, "Happy 29th birthday to such and such," and I'm like, "Damn, no, they just got drafted."
Yeah.
And my birthday is right around LeBron James's birthday. We're almost the exact same age. And every single time, it's just like a stark reminder how unsuccessful I am when they're just like, hey, just a reminder, you and LeBron are the same age and he's worth $1 billion. And it's like, oh, come to my YouTube channel. Like, we're not doing the same thing.
He's got one of those too, though, I'm sure.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, he's got one of them on HBO.
No, he has new, what's that, House Party? You got a House Party movie coming out. Y'all see that?
I was mad about that one. Space Jam, whatever, House Party. I'm like, bro, why are you in it as a hologram?
No, is that real?
Yeah. No, dead ass. Like, so the new House Party movie is gonna take place in LeBron James's house. Like, dead ass serious. I'm not joking one bit.
Oh, although, okay, I'm looking at the cast right now to see who we got in here. This is coming
It's like
out.
everybody's in the movie though.
Yeah.
Everybody. That's what he does. He injects himself, makes it about him, adds a few celebrity cameos, and then moves on.
I mean, pretty much. And I love LeBron, but yeah, pretty much.
That's God. I was just coming around on LeBron too. I think I'm back out.
I mean, here's the thing: sports is the only time where it's okay to hate. Like, you are a Boston fan. Like, you're supposed to hate LeBron from the Cleveland days, the Miami days, and now he's a Laker. Like, you're really supposed to hate LeBron. So I respect, as long as Rukari will understand this. As long as you keep, I'm gonna get there. Give me a second. As long as you keep it in check and you keep it just sports. Case in point, me and Rukari are Seahawks fans. We love rooting against Russell Wilson right now.
Yes.
However, I will fully acknowledge that Russell Wilson has been part of the greatest 10-year run of my Seahawk fandom life, and I'm grateful for everything he's provided for me.
Everything.
But every game he fails, I love it. But in 10 years,
I was watching last night.
Love it. Let Russell cook. Hey, Denver, let's ride. Let's make fun of it. But in 10 years, when he comes back to Seattle and they put his ring of honor or whatever the hell they do, I'll be happy for everything he provided. But sports is the only time, as long as you keep it in check, it's okay to hate.
I like that. I forget who said it, but they were like, when Russ came back to Seattle, they should have cheered when he got there and then booed the hell out of him for the rest of the game. But then you could tell like there is a lot of like football hate for Russ right now. Again, football hate. Like,
keep it. Some stuff gets weird and personal.
Yeah,
and I don't have space for that. And you can have you can not like someone's personality types, but in reality, a lot of these men do great things in the community. A lot of them can be stand-up people. I respect who they are as men, but as long as it's on the court and the field and all that, boo!
Yeah. Can I give you this has now come up twice already, but because you brought up Russ and you have feelings about it being Seattle fans, I have decided that Russ and Donovan Mitchell have like the same energy in the game. And what I mean by that is they are hyper aware of when the camera is on them. Where I feel like we get this.
Russ is a whole nother breed, though.
Yeah.
A whole, like, he is professional at it to a point of exhaustion.
It is.
Yes.
It is tiring seeing Russ realize he's on the camera. Donovan used to do this. I feel like he would drive to the hole and then he would see the camera would go on him and then would decide to do like a mean mug or a tough guy thing. And I was like, that's not real.
I think most athletes nowadays fall victim to that. Outside of you, like Kevin Durant don't give a fuck. Like Kevin Durant's like
zero.
Kobe later in his career became one of those people. But your LeBron, like, they are all aware that they either are or they're attempting to be an enterprise. And that at all points in times, they're trying to protect the business. And to me, I don't love it. I understand it. And that's why it's refreshing to see your Ja Morants that don't necessarily play that game and your Dame Lillards who don't necessarily play that game, which I enjoy. But for reasons I understand and I grasp, a lot of them are doing that. And instead of being who they are, they're being who they want us to see. And that becomes a bigger conversation about society and Instagram or whatever. So I understand it.
Yeah.
Except I think Russ is really that. So I don't know enough about Donovan Mitchell's like off-court personality.
He played in Utah, dog. I wasn't watching no Donovan Mitchell like that.
That's the bit. But like Russ, I got two Russ stories. One of which is I had a friend who probably broke some sort of law by telling me this, but somebody used to work for 911 dispatch. And Russ really called in the 911 dispatch because stuff downtown Eddie, you know the area, like 3rd and Pike was all blocked off. He was coming out. And he legit, they picked up the phone. He was like, hey, this is Russell Wilson of the Seattle Seahawks. You guys got all this construction down here and it's blocked off. Could we radio down and have them move it around so I could get to practice? And this is like year 2, 3. Now, mind you, great playoff run, Super Bowl loss, whatever. Like, he's up.
Yeah.
And they were like, what the hell are you calling this number for? And he's like, oh, it's all right. I'll call Pete. So when I heard that story,
he said that for real. This is a story
years ago. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is all hearsay because I heard it from a guy who heard it at work. Like he worked 911 dispatch. So you could take that with a grain of salt. But as I watched him go throughout his career, I always look back to that story like, yeah, he really did that.
Okay. Let me defend the guy a little bit. He also is the same guy that every Tuesday from the very beginning of his career, before he even started, he would go to a children's hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Every Tuesday, and he still does it. So yes, the guy's
super
corny,
nice,
but he's also a very nice human being. So and
I'm just saying, I think that's him. Like,
yeah.
I think even that he's the type to always be positive and not to say he never had a rough go at life, but I feel like the worst thing to hear in a locker room, I don't care if it's NBA, NFL, or whatever, is somebody almost giving that false gas. And I think that's what it comes off as, even though it's 100% him. Come on, guys, it's all right. We're down by 28. But if we just band together and you're like, bro, we're getting our ass whooped. Let me just take these licks and hold on. But I think that's 100% him. Donovan, I don't know as much, so I don't know if it's an act or not.
That don't be you when you're playing games online, Rukari. You're not the rah-rah guy?
Oh, hell no. Nope. My vernacular changes. The corporate goes smooth out the window.
I'm kind of the rah-rah guy in my 2K league.
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah, no, not me. No.
A little bit. Hey, but don't get it twisted. I'm one of those guys that I'm really nice until I'm not. And then the complete opposite happens. And then we start beefing for real.
That's how I've got like some real angry short guy energy playing sports where like it's fine until it's not. Like until and it's usually not about me. Like you can wrong me and I'll whatever, but if you do that to something like with my teammate, I'll get real chirpy about it, which is it's all downside. Right? There's no positive to that. No one ever comes up to you and is like, "Hey man, that one liner you gave that guy in the court, that like crush." Right? Like nobody does that.
No, there's no win.
It's all I either get my ass kicked or I feel bad later. Like hours later in therapy, I'm like, yeah, why did I yell at that 22-year-old who's just more athletic than I am?
So, Mike, I got a question for you, dog.
Yeah.
So, are you going full Scott Hansen on NFL Red Zone today? Like, is this just you? How many hours are you on this stream right now?
I thought we just had a new guest join us, by the way, as Rukari just changed the background.
I mean, Shady was there. Y'all didn't see. I could put him back. Shady's in the chat right now. He got strep throat.
There was a comment that just said this guy in the background is thirsty.
Yeah, I see that because he's drinking it.
Yeah, we're going full Scott Hansen today only. This isn't going to be a normal occurrence, but we did it last year. It was a little bit different last year. I don't think it was like a full 8 hours, and I was like, oh, let's just like reach out and see who's down. And then people kept saying yes. So the schedule got like thicker and thicker, which I'm excited about. I love it. You check in a couple hours, see where I'm at.
So
right now,
are there like empty bottles underneath that desk, or like how are we doing these bathroom breaks?
No. I was actually just thinking about how when you guys leave, I'm gonna play a video and see if I can take care of it in 90 seconds.
You gotta have the built-in ads. You gotta have the 3-minute ad block.
I got a story. So I used to work in traditional radio for years, right? And like I'm old enough now where we used to do the old way before it was digital.
Yeah.
So every now and then I'll be on the radio and it's only you. It's just you and this is how it used to work. It's just you in the studio and you have to push every little button to make everything happen. So if a song played, you play the song, you play the sweeper, you play the next song. You had to physically do all of it. So every now and then the brother had to go number 2. But you don't got the, songs 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
You ain't got time.
You ain't got time. So every time I had to go at number 2, sorry guys, overshare. For whatever reason, the Seattle listeners will hear Rapper's Delight because Rapper's Delight is 15 minutes.
That's a long song.
So anytime you heard Rapper's Delight back in the day, it was like, all right, man, I got to go to the bathroom. I know I got 15 minutes. And it would be no rhyme or reason to Rapper's Delight. It'd be in the middle, like at night.
That was the Redman one, right?
Man, bro, 15 minutes, dog. 15 minutes, I got to go to the bathroom.
The bad part is I was the dude calling in the queue being like, hey, can y'all play Rapper's Delight? Just because I wanted to hear it. I was helping you out.
Bathroom.
Now, if you did something like that, did you get feedback where like did someone be like, hey man, you can't be dropping 15-minute songs?
I
Like,
mean, because they all know. Like,
yeah, it's almost
how
like
are you supposed to, like, you can't take a comfortable number 2 in like 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
No.
you're not leaving yourself no leeway there, brother. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
That's
Oh
why
no.
I got up extra early this morning too, because I was like, I need to be flushed. Like I need to be
Yeah.
ready to go. But again, I'm getting too cocky right now because we're not even 2 hours in, and I'm like, I actually feel pretty good. It's like,
Yeah, don't fall for that. Don't
Yeah.
fall for that.
No
We're gonna
coffee, bro. If you have some coffee, it could go all bad.
I had it this morning. We're good. No more
Okay.
coffee.
All right.
If we get anything, it's going to be tea from here on out, I think, because I'm nervous. I'm going to sound like I've been swallowing cigarettes for the last 10 years. But yeah, guys, I'm super appreciative for you coming on and taking time out of it, man. I really do. I love what you guys do. And you guys like Shot. I know Top Shot decided they didn't want to sponsor the show after agreeing to do it, but we still love Top Shot. We love our man JP who's here. Yeah, you want to talk about Dame's spite. Once they said, hey, we're gonna do this, and then decided not to do it, I was like, well, let me book as many fucking verified people as I can.
Right? Oh my God.
Listen, man, if anybody can respect the petty, it's me. I call myself Petty Francis sometimes. So like, I'm with it, bro. Petty energy.
Listen, and maybe that's like, the MJ. I took that personally, and it helps like motivate whatever. I don't care. However you process your shit. But no, I really like when you guys host this. I love when they do the streams for the queues. I always think that like brings a better energy to the queue experience instead of just like waiting to spend your money. And I know they're doing stuff with steady breaks now, and I think they do a great job with their pack opening stuff. But I thought you guys bring like such good energy. And I remember learning, Rukari, we talked in Vegas a little bit about this. I had no idea that this was just kind of like that you guys didn't already do this together professionally. For how that came together is just, I don't know, you got capitalize on that shit because you guys have like really good chemistry and rapport, and it's awesome. It's good stuff.
Shady, you want to tell the quick version of the story?
Shady got nothing. Now look, he's still in there. He's in there. I see him right now.
Rukari, tell the quick version.
The quick version is just what was it? That tweet that went out that said, hey, we need some people to try to host things. I was like, oh shit, I host. Like I've been up in front of 10,000, talked in front of millions, watching on the air. I was like, I could do this. Reached out. They said, okay, sure. Go ahead. Bring your show on Top Shot. I said, my show? I ain't got no show. What you mean my show? I'm coming to host your show. They were like, yeah, do your show. Oh shit, I need to get a show. Well, who could I call that could run their mouth about anything, that got that stage presence, that can do this thing? I was like, oh, well, Eddie and Shady, because Shady's in that gaming world, and I knew he had this set up. Eddie being in broadcast and doing the things that he, did, loving sports, the fact that we were all involved with sports, all brothers. I was like, this will be easy. Like we need to shoot the shit. We could do it. I just didn't know if they was going to sign up for it. I was like, I don't know what I'm signing y'all up for. I don't even know what's going to go on. They said, so you don't know what's going to happen? Nope. We went live, and that was that.
Oh, it was great. It was great. I know they still share that video occasionally, but the LeBron pull reaction was so.
Motherfucker got up like this.
Good. Yeah, it's so good.
Yo, so the backstory to that is Shady he's a Laker fan, but he's also a LeBron fan, and he was just really hoping to pull a LeBron. And Shady really goes after these Top Shots. Like he's a Top Shot fan before he ever hosted Top Shot. So yeah, he was really trying to collect. So long story short, we did like a little prayer. We prayed to the Top Shot gods, and they don't just. We didn't know that was happening. Like this was just a pack. He was real deal opening. So all of a sudden, I think first we saw like the numbers. It said Lakers, right? Or did it say numbers?
It said Lakers. Right? It said Lakers first.
It said Lakers. So Shady's like, here we go. You know what I'm saying? And I think it showed like number 6 or something. So then he knew it was LeBron, and he just lost it. Like,
lost his mind.
Oh, so good. I love it. Where can I plug anything? Anything you guys? I know you got your handles in there, but anything you need to
go ahead, Eddie.
Listen, bro, I'm your boy Eddie on everything, dog. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me. Let me see what else. Oh, on TikTok, I had to put a 1 at the end because someone hated on me. I don't Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. Wherever you see your boy Eddie, it's the brand, my guy.
All right,
I need you to get on Twitch, man. I need to see this 2K gameplay.
Man, so Yeah, so I'm in a 2K league, but I don't play like you gamers. Like I don't play in front of the monitors. I play like in my living room, and I got like I'm all Apple everything, so that's not the ideal situation to stream. So if I ever did stream, y'all would just see my 2K league, but it wouldn't be like me on camera or nothing. It would just be y'all watching gameplay, and I'm buckets, just so you know, I'm buckets. But your turn, Rukari.
Look, mine's easy. It's the same thing, except I got my name everywhere. So you see Rickisel right there. Don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want Rickisel, so I can get that wherever I need to. That's it. That's where it's at.
I love it.
That's where it's at. Wait, hey, Mike, are you building in your 5-minute break right here? I'm gonna purposefully ask that.
Wait,
because that was smart. I see you. I see you, dog. You got to look. Hey, he's breaking down. He's about to hit y'all with an ad break.
Hold on. So that's what I was gonna do, but I tell you what. I'm gonna do instead. I'm just gonna let you guys cook for a couple minutes.
Oh, let's cook. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna let you guys. If you guys cool with that,
let's see him, Eddie. What shoes you got? What shoes you got?
Thor wants to come in. He
let's go.
He said we're cooking. So then Thor ran in, and then so we're excited about the NBA season, Thor, aren't we?
I love this.
So
Thor guys talk. I'll be right back.
So Thor started off as a puppy when we first. Rukari, I'm gonna show you something. You talking about to go grab something? I'll be right back.
Yeah. Come here, Reggie. Let's see if I can get my dog. I scared the hell out of my dogs when I just yelled that LeBron bit in imitating Shady. Messed around and I got a text from downstairs like, "Is everything okay? You all good?" Oh, Mike done messed up. He done let us take over his show. This is gonna be a whole nother pack drop. Don't y'all love this? What's going on, chat? Is that JP in the chat? JP, we miss y'all, man. We miss y'all. Oh, that's right. I saw this one.
Hey guys, so I went to Star Wars joint, right? I can't hear no more. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay,
yeah,
I went to Disneyland this weekend, and I'm super into Star Wars, right? So I don't know if y'all know who Ahsoka is from Clone Wars and Rebels. She's gonna get her own show. She's a Mandalorian. So I bought Ahsoka's lightsabers, and look at these joints, dog. Like look at this, bro. Expensive.
I like that you holding the pose. You got two, huh?
I already broke one, dog. I had to hit up Disneyland. Yeah, bro. Like I had to super glue this thing back on. I had to hit up Disneyland and see if they'll do a return, bro. I love these joints. Ahsoka High. I don't know. Had to email them a video and stuff. If anybody got a plug at Disneyland that can give me an exchange of just one of these Ahsoka Highs, please.
You got his two lightsabers, huh? All right. Look, this is all I bought. I just bought new controllers. That's it. I got my little camo and this white Xbox one. That's it. No shoes.
I know Dustin. It must be so hyped right now because this has some Disney appeal.
Dustin's my man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, Dustin's dope with it.
And
we talked a bunch in
this
Vegas.
Is free promo right here.
I'm an Ahsoka lover, guys. Like, what can I say? Now,
wait, Mike, do you have, since you lined up this whole schedule, my favorite bit, do you have a bunch of people that can run their mouth? Like when I first met Mike and we did this bit in Vegas and he, invited me up on stage, he definitely had this not nervous look, but he's looking across the thing and he teased up a question. And I just start going, right? And I start rambling in about how we all started and the look of relief on his face. Y'all don't know how hard it is to host. Dude. So do you have a great lineup for the rest of the day?
Yes, I'm very fortunate. I can't believe you two included. The people also Eddie just going wild right now. But you two included saying yes. It's all people who are very experienced doing this. So it is, you're right. Because I'll never forget. Shout out all the guests that we had prior to that. But it is one of those things where you can tell when somebody starts talking and you're like, this isn't their first time on a microphone. Everything's going to be fine.
That's still my favorite bit.
Dude, even knowing, you've seen people hold a microphone before, before they even say anything and you're like, God damn, it's the first time they've spoken into a microphone.
It's back here.
Yeah.
It's way back here.
Yeah.
Eat the mic. Oh, Eddie, I don't know if I told you that when we did the bit in Vegas and you were off somewhere else, but
I was hosting a Major League Baseball thing.
Oh, that's right. It was the night before. Right before you came out. He brought us up on stage, or he brought me up on stage to talk about me, you, Shady, and whatnot. And I get up there and ramble for a few minutes. We do our little interview segment, get off, and he came up. He's like, "Hey, man, great to meet you. Thank God you know how to talk on stage, because a couple of folks got up here and boy." And I was like, "Bro, I've been there. I know Eddie been there too."
Yeah, bro, I've been there. And real quick, since someone brought up Dustin, hey, Dustin, man, if someone can get a hold of Dustin, get me a new hilt. I broke it, Dustin. Just this one right here. That's it. That's all. Okay, my bad. That's
he will. Yeah, no joke. I'm surprised he hasn't popped on the stream right now. So I know he's lurking. So We'll take care. I like that I'm speaking for him. Yeah, we'll take care of you.
All right, good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, fellas, I'll get you guys out of here. Thank you not only for coming on the stream, but allowing me to pee. It was one of those things. Once you brought it up, I realized I really had to go. So this was the timing was great.
All right, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Everybody, man. Thanks, Mike, for having us on the stream.
Yeah.
Rukari, as always, it's love, community. I've been reading the comments, man. You guys are the best. Someone's just started following me and he loves my pen sweet. Love y'all.
There we go. Love that. Engagement.
Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you. Hey, Shady, I'm gonna just let you know I gotta go record in 1 minute here a little sneak preview of the next Call of Duty. So I'm gonna do that for the next 4 hours. Miss you, man.
Coach, please. Thanks. Coach, please.
All right, take it easy, guys.
See ya.